Enjoy this Speaking of Things Shorts episode.
Speaking of things.
Speaking of things,
What is it?
are you not sure what we're doing?
Tell them what it's about.
It's going to be about some things.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, let's just roll the episode.
Got it.
So, one of my good friends back from way back when I was in the military is listening to the podcast. He listens. He commented.
Welcome.
Yeah. And his name's Johnny D. That's what we called him. So we had names for everyone.
Oh, Big D.
Yeah. No, we didn't call him that.
Oh, Little D.
No, it was just Johnny D.
Hey, there's my D. No?
No.
I'm trying to... Okay, go ahead. It's your story. Whatever.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad. Yeah. Thanks for letting me tell my story. And so he's listening. Or, I mean, I don't know if he's listening now.
Huh.
If he's hearing it, he's listening.
That's great.
Yeah. But he's we were chit-chatting about all the old times, and we said that we were really kind of ahead of our time because we used to go around with a video camera and film people and then do voiceovers of them. And we were wondering, if we could find those old tapes or anything.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can. But it's kind of funny how we became friends, and I'm actually surprised he didn't murder me.
There's still time.
There is still time because I'm still alive.
There you go.
Because we used to pull these pranks on each other.
Ooh.
And so one of the first times I ever met him, he had just gotten to the base, and I'd been there for a few months, and he bought a car. I didn't have a car, and he's like, hey, I want you to show me around and everything, around the town and places to go. So I was like, yeah, sure. So we go out and we're driving around, and in North Dakota, there's all these back roads and side roads, and you go all over. And
You're getting a little choked up about it?
yeah. And so drive him around for an hour and a half. We're now out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he's like, how do we get home?
What?
I was like, you should have been paying attention.
Ooh.
And he's like, you're not serious. I was like, yeah, you should have been paying attention, man.
See, right now, I'm not happy in this situation.
He wasn't either. I thought it was hilarious.
I would not find that funny.
So we drove around literally for another 2 hours.
What?
Yeah. I knew how to get back. I just didn't want to tell him.
Are you mental? What the hell is this kind of joke? Did he laugh at any point when he understood what you were doing or not doing?
That's how our friendship began.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I could have told you how to get home, but I didn't. Ha ha. Gotcha.
Yeah. So we actually became pretty good friends, but we were always pranking each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other thing we did, other big prank, there were two more, actually. There was one where he went out to the field for several days and left his car unlocked.
Yeah.
And we came to have an understanding that was something you don't do. Don't leave your car unlocked, because then it's fair game.
Oh, see, messing with the car.
We were in Minot, North Dakota. It had just snowed.
Yeah.
So I filled his entire front seat of the car with snow.
Dude.
Because I was like,
what is wrong with you?
He's going to get back from the field.
What type of interior did he have?
Cloth.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And had cloth. And I was like, this is going to be great. He's going to get back, and he's just going to have all this snow in his car. He's going to have to dig it out.
Great. Yeah, this is going to be great. Yeah. I don't know about that.
It was an unseasonably warm day the next day.
Oh, God.
And I'm not sure how much you know about snow, but its primary ingredient is water.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, this is just universal truth, or is this just that area? That's the way the snow's made, with water.
I don't want to stereotype snow.
No, let's not get into that. You make a good point.
Yeah.
You do snow how you do snow. Okay. This one happened to be water snow.
Yeah. Water snow. And he got back, and he just had a giant stain in his car. So He then put, I accidentally left my car unlocked, and he put glitter in the air vents.
Oh, no. That never goes away.
I had, or in my family, we had that car for probably 15 years, and it still had glitter in it. Yeah.
Glitter is perennial. It never, you're never getting rid of glitter.
No.
He won that fight.
Yeah.
You have to accept defeat on that.
I think he has a scar, though. I know I have a scar from our final prank. But
Scar? Like physical scar?
yeah.
What? That doesn't sound fun. What?
Yeah. I was leaving to go to a new base, and so we knew it was like the final prank, and it was at my going away, and he had like thrown shaving cream or something at me, and then like I ran after him, and next thing you know, we're in the back of a moving pickup truck, and he jumped out, and you don't want to do that when the truck is moving.
Ooh.
And
why would he just jump out?
Because I think I was trying to get him then with the shaving cream or something.
Oh, so risk your life to prevent the shaving cream from touching you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then
Good decision maker.
yeah, at that point, we called like a little bit of a timeout, but that wasn't the end.
Okay.
So we got back to base, and I realized he had left his dorm unlocked. So I ran to his dorm really quick, and instead of locking the door, like I tried to prop something in front of it so I could trash his room. But next thing I know, I heard the door opening, and I turned around, and next thing you know, my arm was like bleeding. I thought I had actually like broke my arm. I don't know if the door hit me or I tripped and hit the banister or something.
That sounds like a really good time.
Yeah, we're friends to this day, and he listens to the podcast. One of the things, and I mentioned that just, because I'm a jokester. I don't know if you can tell from that story.
There's something.
We came up with this theory, and we still talk about it today. It's called the Canoe theory.
You got me. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. So we thought about this. The Canoe theory is that you can steal anything as long as it's so blatantly obvious that someone's like, no, they won't steal that. And we call it the Canoe theory because there was this place called Shields up there in North Dakota. It was a sports authority, a sporting goods store, a Dick's, whatever. And we're like, if we just went in there and took the canoe and just walked out like we bought it, who's going to stop us? Because, like, no one's just going to walk out the front door with a canoe.
That is a tactic. People do that. And it actually, you might be on to something there. That we are not condoning this behavior. But why did you bring up canoe theory?
I just wanted to tell you about it.
Oh,
because we talked about, me and Johnny D talked about 20 years ago.
So that is, you got to have balls of steel, though, where you just pick up, like you say, the canoe, kayak, whatever.
Yeah.
And, that I usually say D&E, do not engage. This is an engage scenario where you go, do me a favor, man. Can you just prop that door open for 1 second? Thanks. This thing is so heavy. And they're just like, yeah. Well,
yeah.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Just
Appreciate
walk right
that.
out.
You have a good one, bud. Hey, can you real quick just help me put this canoe in my truck?
Yeah.
Do you think it works? You want to give it a shot?
I would think it works.
And then the next podcast, we film, as we film all our episodes.
Yeah.
We film you in jail and me talking to you remotely about how it didn't work. We could try that. It's up to you.
I don't know a lot about jail, but I can't imagine the acoustics are that good.
Well, that might not be your first concern.
I mean, I'm just thinking about the podcast.
Well, I appreciate the dedication.
Yeah.
And you called it the canoe theory.
The Canoe theory.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want you to try it.
So that is
I'm
a shout out to Johnny D. And he can call in or he could email us.
Big ups to Big D, right? Is that what we're saying?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, when you find out, you let me know.
He can email us and tell us.
Hey, speaking of emails, we have one.
Oh, we do.
Speak to
SoT. gmail.com.
I wish I knew what the SoT stood for.
Just letters.
Just random letters just thrown in there.
If you can't remember it in your French, just SoT. Speak to SoT.
Speak to SoT. Got it.
All stories in this pod production are recounts of actual stories of Tim and Dave. Names were not changed to protect anyone. Similar pranks should be undertaken independently of anything you have listened to. Any reference to speaking of things in your own pranks is not admissible in legal actions. We asked people, trust us. A special thanks to our international viewers. We see you. Until next time, keep those emails coming at speak2sot@gmail.com.